He's a funny guy, he really is. And especially the stuff he puts on Facebook, oh my Lord. Anything, yeah, right? Is the food out here yet? Justin, you are fired, buddy. Take off. Anyway, I'm gonna bring him here to the stage. His name is Eric, they call him Eezy, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to start chanting Eezy with me on the count of three. Y'all keep chanting while I bring it up, make them feel really good. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Eezy, Eezy, Eezy. Now bring it to the stage from Bible Night Live. Please welcome Eezy! All right, how y'all doing? Oh, this ain't gonna fit in there, is it? All right. How's everybody doing tonight? All right. Well, they say, I don't even know how to work this thing. They say everybody has a dream. I think my dream is to be in front of like 80 or 90 people and make a fool of myself. So here it goes, living the dream. Well, first of all, I'm not very good at public speaking. I get nervous and my lips get tongue-tied. I think my tongue actually gets fatter. I'm so nervous, I peed my pants already one time. I'm peeing right now. But really, my tongue gets fatter when I get nervous and I start talking really funny. I'll tell you about, first time I ever asked my wife out. Before we were married, of course, she was my little sister's friend, and you know, I knew she had a crush on me. So I had the big head, the ego going on, the confidence and everything, and you know, I walked up to her and I was like, "So, Carrie, you're looking pretty hot tonight. What are you guys doing?" "Well, I'm just on the mall, hanging out." Cool. Well, I was just thinking that maybe after you guys get done doing what you're going to do, I was thinking maybe you and I can get the movie and do something. But apparently it worked because she married me, which is good because I was tired of finishing my own sentences anyway. You guys know Carrie, you're like, yeah, Carrie had autocorrect way before iPhone did. A little slow back there. We've been married 21 years, and a long time. Thank you. Keep Eric in line. But in 21 years, you learn a lot about each other, learn to respect each other, but one thing that we both agree on is the opposite sex is attractive, you know? And I had to teach her that it's okay to see a good-looking man and go, you know, appreciate him, you know? And she had to teach me when I seen a pretty girl not to go, oh. She's still working on that one. We got a beautiful little girl, 13 years old, her name is Autumn. Applause for Autumn. Yeah, I can't have kids anymore. I had one of them vasectomy things. Yeah, you guys may have seen it on Facebook. I posted all about it. I posted really on Facebook. But yeah, my vasectomy was actually free. I didn't pay for it. My insurance didn't pay for it. My friends at my other church wanted to make sure I didn't reproduce. They took up a collection. And you know what? I wasn't a very smart kid growing up either. I had this friend named Bobby McCabe, and he had this huge German Shepherd, and this dog would pee everywhere. I mean, piles of pee all over the linoleum, and Bobby thought it would be a great idea to get raisins and roll in the pee and pay me 25 cents for each one I ate. Oh, I know, that's gross, right? Yeah, raisins are disgusting. So, and I made $1.50. Yeah, then I had a math teacher at school. He had one of those long sticks. You guys remember the long stick with a little rubber tip on the end? He used to point at the chalkboard. Oh, you old folks probably remember that. Anyway, I remember him pointing at me, and saying, Mr. Erickson, come on up here, you're going to do a word problem. I'm like, okay. So I go up there, and he's like, okay, Mr. Erickson, on Monday, your father gives you $10. Then on Tuesday, he gives you $5 more. On Tuesday night, you count your money. How much money do you have? I said, that's easy. I have nothing. He's like, Mr. Erickson, you don't know your math. I said, no, sir, you don't know my dad. He's like, man, you don't get no money about it. Then he pointed at me and said, at the end of the stick is an idiot. I said, which end? Another trip to the principal's office. Okay, one last story. My friends and I went to the public pool. You guys remember the public pool? You go down and swim with your friends all day long, you know, make fools of yourselves. Well, I decided I had to pee. So I was going to sneak down to the deep end and take a pee. Yeah, like you guys never did that, right? So I got down to the deep end, doing what I'm doing. Somehow the lifeguard realized what I was doing and came running down, blowing his whistle. It scared me so bad I almost fell into the pool. That's my time, everybody. Thank you. Make sure you come see us at NLM.
Who wants to have Eric over for a pool party? Bet you don't. I really do. Did a good job, Eric. Very good job. Eezy, as he likes to be called. You gotta say easy when you're backstage with him. Don't call me Eric. I'm Eezy. Okay. You say so, buddy. You'll be easy. The next guy, the last final guy that we're going to bring out is kind of the mastermind behind the whole Bible Night Live, Mikey Judd. He's the one that thought of all this and really feels that the Lord's leading him to do